Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are checking out TPOB's newest clipper, the Play Max. This clipper packs a brushless motor up to 8,000 RPMs, 2 different speeds, 5 hours of runtime, a whole bunch of magnetic guards, and TPOB's newest SnapTek lever. But what do specs matter if it doesn't cut good? So today I'm putting it through real Barber tests, and I'm gonna let you know whether it deserves a spot on your station or if you should just spend your money somewhere else. First, let's check out what's in the box. So as we open up the box, we have the clipper itself coming out, which I really do like as far as like first look, me just kind of checking it out for the first time. I like the build quality. It's a little bit better than the original Play. And I personally like the blade a lot too. It's the Bonez blade, and what it is, it's more of a fade blade. It's not a taper blade. It's not a mixed taper slash fade blade. It's a straight up fade blade. A little bit thinner than your usual blade. No, it does not expand into like the Andis Master blade. It's not going to give you that much reach. So I know that's going to be a question later on that everyone always asks for every single blade I've ever reviewed. No, it's a fade blade. It's thin. You got to learn how to work with it. It's not for everybody. If it is for you, it works very, very well. I like that they added on an LED battery indicator. It's kind of good to know, whether you're going to run out of battery or not in the middle of a haircut. Kind of nice. And just looking at it, I do like that they added in a Type-C on the bigger Play. So the original Play did not have Type-C. It had that weird, funky big spot there. And then it had a hook where you can put it on like hooks, So in exchange for the hook, they put Type-C, which is way better than having a hook. So excellent job there. These are just first thoughts. Also coming out of the box, we have 10 guards. I love that they gave you all the guards. This is beautiful. This is the way it always should be. 10 guards every single time. We have a nice base, and the base is nice because it also lights up, so you have plenty of LED lighting on it. And when you plug the clipper in, it'll show that it's charging on the clipper itself. And this base might be the most stable base I've ever seen. It sticks to the surface of whatever it's on, and it has a hard time moving, and the clipper goes perfectly deep into it, so this way you don't have to worry about knocking your clipper over unless you're real clumsy. You also have a bottle of oil, you have a nice long charger, you have a screwdriver, and you also have a cleaning brush. Before we get too far into it, we are going to do a sound test. So we have the clipper here, we're going to turn it on. This is on high, this is on low, and I don't know how it sounds on YouTube, but being live in person, this thing is quiet, super quiet. It's got a smooth sound to it. So I hope you're hearing it right, because it sounds real good here. So let's talk about this clipper while I'm doing a haircut. All right, so the first thing we're talking about is the build quality, okay? It is a similar design to the original Play, but I will say that the molded plastic texture on the back is a lot better than the existing smooth plastic we used to have on the other Play. So you get a little bit of a better grip on the clipper. So then you have your rubber on the bottom half of the clipper that also has a texture pattern to it, which helps you grip onto the actual clipper itself, but the ergonomics are the same, which, if you've seen that old review before, the ergonomics are perfect. You have finger indents on the back. On the front, you have a spot to put your thumb, and you get a good grip, very ergonomic, perfect. Okay, so the motor itself. Powering the Play is TPOB's Max Torq brushless motor. So one cool thing about the motor is that even though you have 2 different speeds, you also have a technology in there where it senses that you are going through more hair, and it will ramp it up a little bit. I don't know if it adds torque, because I don't think it adds RPMs. I don't hear, you don't hear the RPMs kick up, but I will say you can definitely tell something's there that's helping it feed through the hair and making it easier. So somehow I imagine the torque is getting played with. But again, I can't exactly tell you why, but any extra technology that works good is a great thing. So that's kind of cool how they added that in there somehow. So either way, no matter what you're doing or how you're cutting, it's very, very consistent cutting all the way through. So I keep it on low when I'm fading, and that's where you're going to get 5 hours of runtime on low. You're going to get 4 hours of runtime on high. So as far as battery life goes, excellent. again, you also have your charger, which you're not really going to need. I did so many haircuts without having a low battery. I didn't need the charger for the day, but you have it, put it on the charger, keep it charged. You will never, probably ever have a low battery. So now let's get into the blade. The blade I personally love because I love fade blades. And I noticed when they started getting into, and this is every company, into the half taper, half fade blade shenanigans. Every company's been doing it. I noticed the taper blades have been good. The hybrids have been good. The fade blades have been coming out from every single company kind of cheap. So it was nice to see a fade blade on this, and it's called the Bonez blade. It's not going to be for everybody. It is what it is. If you are not into a fade blade, you will have a hard time fading. I will tell you this, between the fade blade, which works perfect for me, perfect, and the guards that go with them, I noticed these guards are almost tailored to that blade. A half is actually a half, right? It's a 1/16. A number one is an eighth. You look at it and it's perfect, right? It's thinner than your usual guards because, again, you have a thinner blade. So to see the guards work perfectly into the blade, I love that. That will only make it easier if you're using a thicker blade too to fade from one guard to the next. So again, the blade's thinner. Under regular use, it does get warm, like every other blade. On a side note, I did use the Max Echo blade on this, and it runs cold the whole way through. I didn't have it warm up for any haircut that I've done. It stayed cool the whole day. So if you happen to get that blade, you're going to be slamming out cuts. And it sounds awesome. Regardless. Anyways, right out of the box, this Bonez blade cuts nice and clean, cuts smooth, blends between each guard perfectly, and I will say it's super easy to zero gap. I take out that bald guy line from my trimmer, no problem. Straight to it, cuts it easily too. Now we have the SnapTek lever, okay? So that we seen on the mini Play when it got introduced, at least as far as I know. The old Play did not have it. That was more of like a regular lever style with it was a smooth lever, but the SnapTek was just much better. So to have it on the mini and then to come to the Max, it was a nice addition instead of going back to the old lever on the original TPOB Play. So that was nice to see. I'm glad they added it in there because that is a great lever, super smooth. Everything gets clicked into position. You don't have to worry about double clicking or having it be sticky. Everything is super smooth and it works very well. So you have USB-C on the bottom of the clipper, which we just talked about, but you have a long cord. You can charge it while it's running, so that's good. You also have Type-C you have both plugs on the actual charging stand, but I use Type-C the whole way around. And it's just good to know that Type-C is on it because that's the way all clippers should be. All right, I know we talked about guards earlier, but again, they did give you 10, and I like that they're color-coded. So a lot of the times guards, it doesn't matter what company you get them from, a lot of the times they're molded plastic and they don't do anything with the actual engravings or, protruding details that are on it. If it's a black guard, everything's in black, you almost can't see it. You got to twist it to the light, especially if you're old like me. When you have them color coded and everything is visible and easy to see, it makes things a lot easier for you. I don't care how good you are, how great you think you are, and you should be able to look at a guard and tell and put it on. Shut up. When I'm looking at a guard, a lot of different companies make them different sizes and they're just not exactly perfect, especially to each other the way they're ran. Having the actual number on it and saying, hey, this is the guard and this is the actual thickness of the blade, I like that. I keep all my stuff organized. I go by colors, right? So Wall did a good job back in the day. You got a purple number 2, right? A red number 1. The whole guard was a different color. If you're going to have all the guards the same color, you have to make sure each one is identified properly. These guards, not only are they identified good, they are made very quality. I'm going to give you an idea. This is the half, right? You have purple guard, or whatever that is. Could be blue, I don't know. Every guard is that color, but the tag is a different color on each one, and it shows the size. So not only is that nice, but again, you have the magnet on the back. This is how it looks. One signal magnet in the center, a nice big block, but you also have nice, sharp teeth. You have an actual thin guard here where the clipper is going to be, and It's just good plastic. The teeth barely move. These things are sharp. They barely move. It's quality. They slide right on perfectly. They're never going to get stuck halfway on. I've had guards that get stuck halfway on. Pisses me off. They work the way they're supposed to. It's not asking a lot to have a good guard. Now, how did it actually cut? So again, I ran through bulk like it was nobody's business. This thing cut exactly like the old Play. Probably a little bit better because I feel like the motor is definitely better than the original. Something about it seems like there's more power actually delivered to the blade when you're actually cutting with it. It's almost kind of hard to explain because when you have something that's so seems like it's very well insulated, so you're not feeling a lot of vibration. A lot of people want to feel the vibration. Oh, it's got power because I can feel the vibration. And it's like, you can have power without feeling all that. This clipper does that. It gives you the power, the torque, without feeling all this vibration like you have an actual big motor in your hand. So I gotta say, you know, if I was gonna leave like a perfect review for the original Play, this one definitely is better. And it's not like they took something that was huge. They didn't say, hey, make this one thing grand. I mean, blow it out the park. They did a lot of little small things that make this clipper better. I thought the original Play couldn't get better. But with all the little stuff they added, they definitely made this Max way more worth it to buy than the original Play. And I love the original Play so much that I bought even a mini. And I had 2 Plays. So that says a lot. For a company that catches a lot of flack, I've been getting some of my best equipment from TPOB. And I buy everything. I buy everything. So when I say I buy stuff and I'm going to tell you the way it is because I spend my hard-earned money on it, that's the truth. Anyways, these are my thoughts on the clipper. I'm definitely rocking with it at my station and for a long time. So if you see a lot of videos of me cutting with these, it's because they're a great clipper. If you have found this review helpful, please hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. And if you are into honest barbering reviews, tutorials, and all the new gear hitting the market, feel free to subscribe because I will have videos weekly that will show you all brand new stuff and I will teach you how to cut hair and we will do all of the above. So make sure you guys follow along. Let me know down in the comments, will you use the TPOB Play Max clipper or are you sticking with your existing clipper? Anyways, thanks for watching guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.